to get a body part. For example, Vladimir here, he's got 6 gold. Okay? He's in the zoo, so all he has to do is take this 6 gold, give it to the bank, buy the gorilla limbs, and now he can just put the gorilla limbs on his card, and he's got them. He's got to bring them home now. Because acquiring body parts is illegal, though, the doctor cannot be present while a bribe is being paid for a body part. So if Vladimir's doctor is working in the zoo, he wouldn't be able to do this. Now if he makes it past all of his vices and back to his castle, he can take that set of gorilla limbs, put them in his castle. Once you get a body part or a set of supplies back to your castle, they are safe. No one can ever get them from you. And just to cover it all again, your male assistants are going to be going and getting you body parts. The doctors can't do it, and the ladies won't do it. With the simple exception of Heidi. She will carry fresh body parts. That's her special ability on her card. Otherwise, the ladies are going to be going and getting you supplies. 1 set from the market and 1 set from the hospital. And both the male assistants and the female assistants can only carry 1 item at a time. There are 2 exceptions to this. One of those is Hans. He can carry 2 things at once. That's his special ability. Or if you find the wheelbarrow and give it to one of your assistants, then they can carry 2 things at once. Now regarding the supplies, the hospital and the market never run out of supplies. If an assistant loses supplies in a vice shop, they just go back to either the market or the hospital, wherever they came from. In addition, male assistants will carry supplies if you want them to. When it comes to getting body parts from the graveyard, your male assistant can just enter the graveyard, and then on their following turn, they can dig. Now it takes them 1 turn to dig. To do so, you just need to turn over one of the body parts, and you can take it and put it on your card if you want it. Or you can leave it in the graveyard. You also have the option of burying it again, but that's going to cost you another turn. Now put Igor in the graveyard here. He's got a special ability in that he knows the contents of the graveyards. So he can just root through all 4 of those and see which one he likes and take it and bury the rest, all in 1 turn. What he doesn't know is the contents of the other graveyards until he gets there. What your male assistants can't do is take a body part of the same type that you've already got. For example, if Igor here has already delivered a brain to his castle, he cannot take another brain. So you can't take all 6 or 7 brains in the game and stop anybody else from making a monster. Believe me, you won't have time for that anyway. Your assistants may, however, abandon a body part at any time they want. If they drop a body part in the graveyard, it just stays there. Anyone else can come and pick it up without digging. If they abandon a body part anywhere else in town, it goes directly to the morgue. Now, the doctors have to payroll all the cash necessary for bribes and supplies, and of course for the payment of the assembly of the monsters. So they have to work. Now, 6 of the buildings at the center of town provide employment. We've already seen that with the building cards. All they have to do is walk into a building to take a job. So you move them over to the highest paying job. In this case, the university pays 5. If another doctor decides he wants to work at the university, he goes over as well. And he takes the highest paying job. So the most recent doctor to enter a building will take the highest paying job and backstab the others, and they get bumped down the pay scale. If another doctor was to come into the university here, the green doctor would be unemployed, and you can just put him back into the university on the board. The doctors can either move or get paid on a turn, not both. And something else they can't do is they can't leave a building and re-enter the same building on the same turn. They have to spend at least 1 turn outside of that building.